Previously,
I saw you two at the motel going into a room together. You don't think you owe me an explanation?
This whole thing is about Therese trying to get this woman to give a false testimony.
Yeah.
It's too big a thing to keep from him.
Please, I only just got my father back. Don't take him from me again.
I caught up with Walter today. He mentioned a night my parents went to a masquerade ball. That was the night they died.
Was Walter there that night?
Well, that's the thing. I didn't think so.
Where's your granddad?
Gone.
Gone where?
Put some things in a bag and left.
You want money? I want to passport him, so can you get me one? Yeah, well, if you bring me $5 grand, I will sign over my share of the motel.
Of course Paul's asking you to break the law. And why am I even surprised?
He's desperate.
That's no excuse.
If I'm honest, I was tempted. Well, I'm 100K down. If he did sign over his share of the motel, at least I'd have a chance of making it back.
I haven't lost it yet.
Oh, it's as good as gone. But no, I've been to prison. It broke me. I'm not aiding and abetting Paul's escape.
Look, I want to believe he's innocent, but the way he's acting... the Willises deserve to see him answer the charges.
He's hiding just before the lake at the Old Mine National Park. Hopefully by morning he'll have come to his senses and be back at the motel.
And if he's not?
If he's not, I'm going to let the cops know where he is.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Gee, Dad, if you can hear me, I'm alone.
Jimmy, what are you doing here? Does your mum know you were here?
Look, I overheard Steph talking to Mum last night. She called Mark and told him where to find you.
But how did you get all the way out here?
I got the bus. Mum thinks I'm at school.
All right, well, listen, I want you to get back on that bus and go back to school. Do you hear me?
Well, the police are going to be here soon.
I'm sorry, mate, I'm sorry. No, Jim, no. You can't come with me.
Well, if the police see me walking back to the bus, they're going to know you're not far away.
All right, then, come on, come on.
You were tossing and turning all night last night.
My fault for having that second glass of wine with dinner. Hey, aren't you due at school?
Well, I'm working from home this morning. You're still not happy, are you?
Look, you and Therese have issues with the kids. I get that it's none of my business.
We're talking about Therese. Believe me, it's complex.
Yeah, even more of a reason to be honest with each other so we don't have this distance with each other.
It's just not that black and white.
It should be.
Well, in a perfect world,
No.
sure.
Right here in our world, we can choose whether or not we want to be honest with each other or not. Listen, there's something I need to tell you about Ned. You know how close we are.
Yeah, I see you guys talking all the time. He trusts you.
True.
And because of you, he's starting to trust me. I feel like our relationship is starting to get back on track.
And I know how important that is to you.
Yeah, well, you've embraced my son as your own, and it's brought me closer to him. It means everything. So, you and Ned.
Yeah, I was just going to say he feels the same way. He really wants you to be able to trust him again.
And what about us? Are we okay? This stuff with Therese, it's...
Yeah, look, I'm guessing it has something to do with Josh.
Yeah, it does.
Then I'll stop pushing. You two have lost a son. There are things that you need to deal with together as parents. Things I can't help you with.
Love you. I'm just gonna go for a run before I start, okay? Thanks.
I think Walter likes colouring in more than Nell does.
Hey, don't mock me. I mean, this is a fine art. I mean, do you know how hard it is to stay within the lines?
No toddler tantrums, please.
All right, all done. Do you mind if I get Nell ready for daycare?
That would be great. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Nell must love having him around.
Well, she deserves a bigger family, so...
Yeah, all kids do. Oh, Jimmy's going to find it so hard when Paul gets locked up.
Well, you don't even know that. They haven't had the trial.
I'm pretty sure he's going to go away for a long time.
Well, have the police even picked him up yet?
I'd say so. He's like a sitting duck.
Do you happen to know where there's a pair of ice cream socks?
They're on top of the washing pile.
All right, thank you.
You okay? Seem a bit weird around Walter.
I don't know what to make of him. Sometimes he's so incredibly open, and the next minute he just shuts me out.
What do you think that's about?
Well, he and my dad didn't get along very well. Maybe it's that.
Do you think it's something more?
I don't know. You know, he's talked about how much family means to him and how grateful he is that we're in his life.
Yeah, but I mean, he must realise that you'd have some reservations about him.
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to put those aside so I can get to know him again. I don't know, sometimes I think maybe I was a bit quick to do that.
Yeah, I felt that way when I came here and, started reconnecting with Paul. And he let me down time and time again. But he's my dad. No, it's not easy letting someone into your family. There are no guarantees it's going to work out. Just be careful.
We have to stop meeting like this. Sorry, poor taste.
What are you doing today?
I don't know. You working?
Later on.
Right, well, I might just get out of your hair then. I don't want things to be weird.
It's a bit late for that, don't you think?
You tell Dad.
I hate lying to him.
Well, I was the one who stepped over the line, not you. Things are good between me and him now. They're probably the best they've ever been. You really want to mess with that?
You've been angry with Brad ever since you showed up. Always quick to say a bad word.
I'm not proud of that.
So what's happened to change your mind?
I was wrong to ever think that you might be attracted to me. And that got me thinking about what else I might be wrong about.
So just like that, you've let go of all your anger, all your resentment you've been holding on to for all those years?
You wanted me and Brad to work things out. Now we have. You should be happy.
Anything else I need to know?
No. There's nothing Dad needs to know either.
That is not your call to make.
You sure this is the way back to the walking track?
Yeah, it's just up there somewhere, I'm sure of it. Why, are you okay?
Yeah. Your collarbone's hurting.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Did you bring any painkillers?
Nope, don't need them. I'll tell you, when we get to the highway, though, I'm going to find a cab and get you home.
Look, maybe you should give yourself up. I mean, you're hurt and you don't have any money and you got nowhere to go.
It's all right. I'll work something out, matey.
That just means I'm never going to see you again. Look, I've lost my dad already. I don't want to lose you too. Look, if you go to jail, then I can come visit you.
Jimmy, I don't want you to see me like that.
Well, it's better than never seeing you at all. Ow! Ah!
What is it?
Oh, I think I just got stung by something.
You all right?
Yeah, it was a bee.
You going to be okay to walk?
Yeah.
All right, then, come on.
Ow! Ah! No, you keep going.
Oh, don't be silly, mate. I'm not going to leave you here. Come on, here. Come on. Up you come. Yes, boy. Yeah, just hang on to me. That's it. Okay?
Well, I still can't believe that Paul even made bail. Look, I'm gonna have to go, all right? I'll call you back. See ya. Therese says the police still haven't found Paul.
It must be tough on both of you.
Well, I just want him to answer for his actions in court. It's as simple as that. Hey, I saw you and Ned talking before. Things seemed a bit tense. Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, we were just discussing everything that's going on with Paul. Hey, speaking of Ned, do you have any idea how long he's planning on staying?
No, why?
Oh, it's just, I just thought he might be happier in his own place, especially while you two sort out your issues.
Money could be a problem. I mean, he doesn't have a job, so...
Yeah, even so. It might be healthier for both of you if he was independent.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's plenty of room here. You know, it's not like we're getting in each other's way.
Yeah. Yeah, look, it's just a thought. It's just Paige works to support herself. There's no reason why Ned can't write.
Okay, look, I'll talk to Ned, see what his plans are.
Oh, okay, thanks. Hey, I gotta get to work. See ya.
Hey, so Nellyfish decided that she didn't want to go to daycare today.
Oh, well, clearly you won that battle.
Well, yeah, bribery might have been involved. What's that?
It's the accident report. Mark dropped it off earlier. Kind of big not to mention, isn't it?
Look, I think that Walters knows more about the accident than what he's letting on. And I have a hunch, and I just don't want you to overreact about it, that's all.
Honey, I am here to support you.
I know that.
Okay, so don't lock me out. We're in this together, okay? Reading that is going to be tough.
Oh, I've just imagined the accident so many times, you know? I just prayed that Mum and Dad didn't suffer. At least now I'll know, won't I? Yep.
What?
Well, Walter was in the car with Mum and Dad. I asked him that, Jared, and he made a point of telling me that he wasn't in the car.
Clearly he's lying about something. The question is why?
Well, I don't know, but he knows the answer, and this time I'm not letting him off the hook.
Come on, just take big, deep breaths, nice and slow, okay? Right. I think you've just had an allergic reaction to the bee sting. Is this something that's happened before? You sure?
I'd remember if it felt this bad.
Oh, come on, I think I need to get you to a doctor. Wait.
The police were getting close soon.
Don't worry about that now. Hey, Jimmy, what is it? Jimmy.
My throat.
All right, come on, I've got to get you to a hospital. Come on, stand. It's all right, I'm going to get you home, mate. Everything will be fine.
Hey, any specials?
It's all on the board.
Lauren, I seriously regret why we need to get past this.
Hey, how's the marking going?
Done and dusted. Hey, listen, I'm glad I ran into you. Are you planning on hanging around Erinsborough for a while?
Yeah, I think so. I like it here.
Well, I just went past the tattoo parlour on Anson's Corner and they're hiring. And if that doesn't work out, there is an after-school arts program at the school. You could apply to be a tutor.
It's not a bad idea. What do you reckon, Lauren? Me as a teacher?
Hey, it's not my call, it's Susan's.
Right, well, I was just asking for your opinion.
Yeah, and I gave it to you.
Well, I'll speak to Susan. Hey, and look, if things do work out, maybe you should start thinking about contributing to rent.
Yeah, of course.
Unless you want to get your own place.
No, I'm happy with you guys, but if you want to change the arrangement, then no.
No, you're part of the family. You are always welcome.
It's Therese. Paul's back in custody, and they've found Jimmy.
The Ambos have treated him for an allergic reaction to the bee sting. No, I'm sure he'll be okay. You're tough, aren't you? Hey? Maybe just follow it up with the GP.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Well, how am I supposed to feel? School called me and said you never showed up for class. You left your phone at home.
Well, I didn't mean to scare you. I just wanted to help G-Dad.
How is Paul?
I'm here and I'm fine.
Thanks for putting Jimmy first.
I'm sorry he got mixed up in all of this.
Don't get mad at him. It was my fault.
How about you go and sit in the waiting room for a bit?
I'll come visit.
Thanks, mate. Hey, listen, Jimmy. Make sure you look after your mum, all right?
The magistrate will reset your bail, although I can't imagine anyone paying it, especially after what you've done to Steph. My guess is you'll be held in remand until the trial.
Yeah, and then prison.
That's up to the judge.
Oh, we both know that I can't win this.
Paul,
I'm sorry.
No, but we need you here.
Listen, Amy. I can't see you or Jimmy again, all right?
Hey, only mine was takeaway. Ned was going to have this here.
Ah, my mistake. Where is he?
He's outside talking to the tattoo parlour on the phone. Hey, is everything okay? You seemed a bit tense before.
Ah, look, I've just been busy.
I take it things went well?
Must have. They've offered me a trial.
That's great.
Good for you.
Hey, guess it means I'm staying put. You know, I really appreciate you guys having me here.
Hey, don't be silly.
So we're all good?
Yeah, we're good, right?
Yeah, look, and if Ned and I ever had a problem, we would work it out for ourselves.
Thank you. Good on you, mate.
Listen, I really want you and Brad to be happy, but if you ever step over the line again, I'll speak up. I won't hesitate.
Hey, I just ran into your neighbour, Carl. I didn't realise he was so musically inclined.
You all right? Did
Yeah.
something happen?
Look, I just was wondering if I could ask you a few questions about Mum and Dad. I know we talked about it yesterday.
Well, fire away.
I'm just curious about the day of the accident. I remember everything about it, every moment, very, very clearly. I remember Mum taking me to school in the morning. I remember Dad complimenting her on her dress before the masquerade ball. But what I don't remember is seeing you there that day. And you were there, weren't you?
Yeah. I didn't want to upset you by talking about it.
I just want to know the truth now.
Well, I don't know how I can help you.
You were in the car, weren't you?
Yeah.
What were you and Dad arguing about before the crash?
I don't remember.
I think you do remember. Is there anything that I need to know? Anything that's going to help me understand why that accident happened?
Well, he swerved to miss an oncoming car.
And why wasn't he looking at the road?
I don't know.
That moment has shaped my entire life. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I don't know how I can help you. Look, you've obviously got work to do. I'll just leave you. I'll leave you to it.
I wanted to give this back to you. I'm really sorry things have turned out like this. What are you doing?
I am giving you my share of the motel, Steph. You lost your share when I skipped bail.
I knew there were risks.
But you still took them.
Paul, I can't.
You deserve this, Steph. You deserve to build a better life for you and Charlie.
Cecilia made a false statement. Now, if you could just prove that in court.
No,
Paul.
Let it go.
No, Paul. No, you talk about justice for Josh and Doug. How's that going to be served if the real culprit's out there walking free? Paul, no, you've got to keep fighting this. Don't you give up. Paul!
Maybe he really doesn't remember what happened before the
He
accident.
told the police about the argument.
Well, that was 25 years ago, right?
Well, arguing with your brother in the last moments of his life is not something you're going to forget.
It'd be hard for him to talk about. I mean, he did walk away from that accident as the only survivor.
Well, no, exactly. He walked away. He left me and he left Jade and he didn't call. He didn't write to us. He didn't even check on us. What kind of person does that, Jared?
I'm sorry. I never stopped thinking about you.
Well, that doesn't count for much.
Okay, you're worked up, so let's talk about this.
No, we're not going to. No, we're going to talk about it now. I read the incident report. What were you and Dad arguing about? If you cannot tell me the truth, then why should I let you back into my life? How can I ever trust you? Okay, all right. I'm done. I'm done with the games. Just please get out. Get out!
We were arguing because I wanted you to know the truth.
The truth about what?
About who you really are. I'm not your uncle. I'm your father.
Well, that's crazy.
It's true. I'm your dad.
You keep denying it, but you're in love with him.
So you're leaving us?
Darwin, Shoal Bay, it's beautiful. The beaches, the weather, you'll love it.
How badly do you want to be with Nate?
You may not have to leave you two blockheads.